Stop trying to drive social media traffic to your Etsy stores. Guys, I need to explain something to you. I still see so many comments in my comments on my YouTube channel, on Instagram, in Facebook groups, on other people's YouTube channels, TikTok. It seems so many of you aren't getting this message about driving traffic to your Etsy stores. You all still seem to want to do this. Let me be clear. Firstly, social media traffic shouldn't be going to your Etsy store, but it should be going to your website. There's no excuse to not have a website set up for your business now in 2023. And social media is not to drive traffic to make sales. It's not to do that. That's not what this is about. Social media is to drive traffic to grow your brand, to grow your identity, to grow the attachment with your customers. Your sales channels, your website, Etsy, Amazon, wherever that you sell, that's where you sell. Bricks and mortar in a real shop. So you shouldn't sit there thinking, how do I drive more social media traffic to make sales? That's not what it's about. And please don't send this social media traffic to your Etsy store, because this is why it won't help you. Etsy does not reward the sales you've made from social media with visibility quality score. You get no quality score from these sales. Think of each product that you have as a car. The product gets its fuel from Etsy sales, sales inside the platform. Social media comes into your Etsy store and does not fuel your products with the visibility that it needs. You're getting no benefit from these sales. Sure, you make sales, but just send that traffic to your website where you can make the sales, get the links to your website from social media, and get the benefit from it. You're not getting any benefit other than the sale. And if you're going to get the sale, send it to your website. Now, so many people aren't getting this message. I'm seeing it in my own comments. How do I drive traffic from Pinterest to Etsy? How do I use TikTok to Etsy? How do I use Instagram to Etsy? Guys, stop doing this. You're wasting your time. You're getting no visibility. This has to go to your website. And if you don't have one, please set up a website. We cannot rely on Etsy to be there for us. I know it's a big company. I know it's got 100 million customers. But Etsy is Etsy. I don't rely on it. I look for other things to do with my business and furthering myself. We can't rely on the platform. Make sure you've got a website. If you can sell on Amazon, sell on Amazon. If your business dynamic suits eBay, sell on eBay. But when it comes to social media, you've got to sit and ask yourself a question. And the question is, can you lower the amount of time you spend on social media? And can you direct the time you do spend on social media to your website? You've got to move your time focus over to your website with social media from Etsy. Put all the time you possibly can into your Etsy store. I keep telling you guys, if you're trying to drag cold traffic from social media into your Etsy store, right? Most of this traffic is not going to convert. Overwhelmingly, it's not going to convert. People are just going to have a quick look and move on, even if they look at all. The traffic is cold. It's uninterested or mildly interested traffic. Out of every 100 views you get in to your store from social media, you might make maybe, probably not, one sale. Probably not. So what this does is traffic's coming into your Etsy store. You guys are all saying, well, why? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it is you don't get visibility boost from quality score. And the worst thing, it craters or tanks your conversion rate. Social media traffic is so low converting, right? And Etsy looks at the conversions. They came out and told us finally in their last Etsy up in the summer. I mean, I've known this for 8 years. It's so obvious, isn't it? Of course, conversion is absolutely critical. They finally came out, Etsy, and said, yeah, conversion's really important. Of course it is. That's how Etsy knows your products are trustworthy and can be pushed and shown to people on the platform to buy. So if you've got this low converting, low quality traffic coming in from social media, it's just going to lower your conversion rates on your products. And everybody on YouTube, I know I'm the only person saying this. I know I'm the only person saying it. And people say, oh, Nick, you don't sound like everyone else. I don't sound like everyone else because this is my full-time profession. I am a full-time Etsy consultant. I have been for 8 years. I've worked on thousands and thousands of Etsy businesses. I know Etsy inside out like nobody else. And this is why these people are all saying, oh, use Pinterest and use TikTok and use Instagram. They're just filling their channel with content for you to watch so that they can make money. They don't know how Etsy works. So you can either take this advice, great, please take this advice, or you can ignore me and trust all these people saying to use Pinterest and Instagram and TikTok. No, that traffic's got to go to your website, not to Etsy. And this is the underlying reason why I want you to do this. Below all the conversion rate, which will get created by social media, below the fact that you don't get any visibility boosting from that SM traffic, the principal reason is time. You have a pyramid of time and an earnings pyramid. So you have to position yourself at the top of these pyramids to maximize the revenue for all the time that you put into your businesses. Social media takes you from the top of your earnings pyramid. And what's at the top is listing new items, product research, pricing research, photography, video. These are all the things that put you at the top of your Etsy time and earnings pyramid. Social media just drops you to the bottom. It drops you right down to the bottom because the hourly rate of earnings you get back from all that time you put into social media is right at the bottom. Right at the bottom. You spend hours. I know people, I talk to clients every week. They spend 10, 15, 20 hours a week or more on social media related to their businesses. That is absolutely mental. It's crazy. Why would you do that and put yourself at the bottom of the time and earnings pyramid for that much time each week? If you're going to use social media, get smart, use all the tools out there to make it more efficient for you and send all that traffic to your website where you get more benefit. Remember, Etsy takes the fees from those sales and guess what? They get free promotion on the back of what you're doing. So it's good for Etsy. Remember, when Etsy tell you to use social media, it's good for them. They need you to promote them. If you want to further yourself, then you send all your traffic over to your website. So let me know if you're using social media to send traffic to Etsy. Let me know what you're doing. I want to know how much time each week you're spending on social media. Let's get some stats into my comments. So tell me what social media you're using, how much time you spend on it per day. Per day is good. Then it's really easy for people to see and you'll be able to have a look and see how much time you spend on your phone doing this. Let me know so we can see what's going on here. If you've got any questions about this, put them in the comments. You know I'm the only person here on YouTube that answers every single comment. And if you want to work with me, again, there's no excuse. I'm a full-time Etsy consultant. I've been doing this for years. I help you guys. You can book in for any call you want in the description in this video. So I look forward to speaking to you in the comments and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.